Hello, everybody.
Boom, we're live.
Boom, we're live. And we're live on Twitch, too. There we go.
Nice.
Just fixed it.
Nice.
MMA Complete podcast. Zak Drapeau, Austin Garvey. We're going to be...
New Year's. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. We're going to be sending the year off in style.
Is it New Year's or is it New Year's Eve?
Well, it's New Year's Eve. I think most people are going to be watching this in the next year. So
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah,
2021 right around the corner.
Yeah.
Last
Thank
podcast of the year.
Yeah.
How many podcasts you think we've done? Started in June.
Well, we've done one every week.
Yeah, I think so. I missed one podcast. I missed one week.
We did?
Yeah.
Well, we did more in the beginning. Probably.
Right. We used to do like 2 a week. So
yeah.
So like 6 months.
Soon, maybe.
Got to think like 25 weeks. Probably done like 40, maybe 50.
No.
I think so.
There's 52 in a year.
Dude, in the beginning, well, you got to think of the pay-per-views and the fight nights we've done.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
right.
we've done the 2 in the beginning.
Yeah.
We did 3 podcasts 1 week when I was doing the Roadie Sports Show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we're going to do a lot that 1 week, 16th to the 23rd, right?
16th to the 23rd.
Yeah,
right.
that week, yeah.
So, we'll say 40 podcasts in the books. Not bad for half a year, just starting out.
Yeah. Big things to come, honestly.
2021 going to be a huge year.
Huge, because you're done with school.
Huge.
With more time.
We're going to be
probably writing.
Yeah, we're going to
be
doing mad articles.
Yeah.
I want to do a couple MMA articles.
Yeah, I was thinking that today.
Like, we could do one for the Conor Poirier fight.
Yeah.
That would be a good one to do.
Oh, yeah.
Conor McGregor making his long-awaited return to the UFC. After a year of absence, he only fought Cerrone in January of last year.
Fuck up Poirier. It's not even going to be close, and don't second think it. Don't second thought it. It's not going to be close.
I don't know if I'd say that.
It's not going to be close.
Do you think it's a decision? Or you think it's a stoppage?
It's stoppage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What round?
It's 5 rounds.
Yep.
It's a main event, pay-per-view. I would say second round.
I can see that.
Second round.
That, but I can see it going the distance, dude. I really can. I think Poirier has a great advantage on the ground.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Poirier won. Well, I think.
I think if Poirier tries to box with him, it's going to end up poorly.
I think Conor's going to just try and fuck him up. And Conor's defense, takedown defense, he's quick and it's good. And he's proven it.
Yeah.
He's proven it.
I mean, if he can, Poirier is a better wrestler than McGregor. But if McGregor can hold off Khabib like he did, Poirier's, he's not going to have an easy time for sure. Yeah. It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah. Dude, he's had a lot of time to prepare too, so it's not.
That's a good point.
It's not like McGregor's going to be in there. Like, he knew he was going to face Poirier. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
they had the exhibition in Ireland planned out from like October. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've been training for like 2 months.
Dude, Plus, they're probably back dealing it for months.
Oh, absolutely.
Before they even made it public. You know what I mean? It's just like it's.
And this fight, I remember when that exhibition first came out. Conor was already saying he was aiming for this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
UFC 257, which will be live Saturday, January 23rd.
He was actually aiming for a one in November. In the beginning.
At first, yeah. And then
we all knew that wasn't going to happen.
Right, because they need some media behind it. By the way, I've seen surprisingly little advertising so far in this pay-per-view. I mean, I'm sure in the next, especially 2 weeks from now, the week of the fight is going to be crazy. But I haven't seen as much as I would have thought I would have.
You're going to see a lot coming up in the next couple of weeks. You don't need to do a long pay-per-view.
And you know what it is, too? Right? ESPN has some rights to the broadcasting of UFC now because they do it on ESPN. Yeah. So, whenever I sign into ESPN on my phone, I see every now and then I'll see the upcoming pay-per-view notice, whatever. Besides Poirier and McGregor, now we have one less fight to talk about. But January 16th, we have featherweight bout.
Pisses me off.
And it's going to be this featherweight bout, if it's not for the number one contendership, because I can see Brian Ortega holding that already.
Oh, Brian Ortega should definitely get a fight.
But Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar is going to be I think Max Holloway's number 1 ranking already, but Max Holloway's going to need probably 2 fights before he fights Volkanovski again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And even though he lost the first 2, I want Max Holloway to get a third because that second fight was very questionable. Very questionable.
Yeah. I think it could go either way, honestly, but I really think Brian Ortega should get a shot. And not gonna lie, his comeback fight that he just had, it wasn't even close, and it was honestly he looked the best in his career.
He definitely.
I think he's gonna run that division. not run it, but I think we're gonna see him champ.
So here's the thing: we've talked about this. Brian Ortega lost to Max Holloway like as decisively as you fucking can.
Yeah.
And in 2019 it was.
Yeah.
It might have been 2018. I think it was 19.
Yeah.
Brian Ortega suffered something like 280 significant strikes against him.
Yeah.
He was bloodied up. Max Holloway had a scratch on him.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's definitely improved since then. I think he's only had the one fight with Chan Sung Jung since then.
Yeah, he has.
So you got a couple contenders in that division. Featherweight division is top stacked.
Oh,
you got Volkanovski, who's a great champ. You got Max Holloway, who should be champ. You got Brian Ortega coming off a great win. You got Zabit Magomedsharipov, who's looking for a number one contendership fight. There was already rumors that he was going to get a championship fight.
Name?
Zabit Magomedsharipov.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And you have Yair Rodriguez, who unfortunately got suspended because of USADA not being able to track his movements. But he's up there. I think he's number 6 in that division right now.
Yeah.
So that division is pretty stacked. He defended his title in like fucking July or August, so he needs to fight again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Volkanovski's overrated.
I
don't get a hype feeling when I hear the name, dude.
I don't know if he's overrated. I think that division is close, but I think it's Volkanovski 1A and Holloway 1B, and then everybody else.
Mm.
You know, I really think that's a 2-person division. That's a great dude. Max Holloway is one of the best featherweights ever.
Yeah.
You know, you got Aldo, McGregor, and Holloway. Those are the best featherweights ever.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the knockout potential that McGregor does, and he doesn't have the history that Aldo does, but he held that belt for like 3 years.
Brian Ortega got that knockout power, I think.
Yeah, Brian Ortega already got fucked up by Holloway.
I think he's gonna fuck him up if he faces him, and that fight needs to happen. I don't think.
What, Ortega Volkanovski?
Ortega Holloway too.
The second one. I like that.
You know, because that pretty much solidifies
who's
Holloway.
Number one contender.
Yes, that solidifies Holloway to be able to get a shot, and then it solidifies Ortega if he wins. It solidifies that he deserves a shot.
But first, he has to fight Calvin Kattar, who while he's
Magomedsharipov, bad spot.
Good job,
really bad. Thank you.
Magomedsharipov. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Thank you.
I hear you, but at the same time, if Ortega Holloway 3 is going to happen, granted Holloway beats Calvin Kattar, then I think that rematch will happen for number one contender. And then in the meantime, Volkanovski can fight Magomedsharipov.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting matchup because Magomedsharipov he's not a clone copy of Max Holloway, but he's very close. Yeah. What separates Max Holloway in that division is his fucking size. Volkanovski's 5'7". Max Holloway's 5'11". You know what I mean?
He's weighing in at what?
145.
145.
5'11", 145.
I can see that.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And he has that long ass reach, which just, you know, obviously is such an advantage in fights. We've seen that in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. I think I got Brian Ortega and Holloway. I got Brian Ortega.
I'll have to stay Holloway, but I'm very intrigued to see that rematch.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
So besides that, we unfortunately have another cancellation between Khamzat Chimaev and Leon Edwards. Now, Khamzat Chimaev, in what I'm being told by
ain't fucking good, Zach.
Anonymous sources, is that
this ain't fucking good.
Khamzat Chimaev stubbed his finger.
That's what I heard. Jammed his fucking finger.
He jammed his finger, and because of that, will not be able to fight in 3 weeks, mind you. It's still 3 weeks away.
You know, you can't.
Maybe Chimaev's scared.
You just have to. I think he is. I don't think he's ready. Yeah. I think you are right. I don't think he's ready for this caliber of a fight yet. Like,
it's such a huge fucking step up in competition.
Professional fights. 4 professional fights.
I think it's 8. I think he's 8-0.
8? All right. Well,
he's only had 3 in the UFC.
Yeah. All right. He's 4-0 though. So he's had 4 amateurs, 4 pro. Okay. So he's not.
And now
ready.
He's fighting Leon Edwards, who is a veteran of that division.
Yeah.
And by the way,
since we were just talking about Brian Ortega coming off a layoff, look at what he did coming off a layoff.
Right. Exactly.
Edwards coming off.
Exactly.
But I think you'll agree with this. I don't think Edwards should be ranked 3. Because of the 2 year
think he
layoff.
deserves top 5. It's not 2 years yet, though. That's the thing. It's a year and almost a half.
Okay, it's close.
He fought like March of 2019, so it's real. No, it might be earlier than that. It might be like October of last year. I don't know, something like that. But he deserves top 5.
I don't think he does.
But Leon Edwards says that he still wants to go at Chimaev, but first,
Maybe 5.
Leon
Maybe
Edwards
5.
says that he still wants to fight on the 20th, and then he called out Jorge.
Nah, I don't want Jorge. Jorge shouldn't take that fight. He just can't. He just
Yeah, he just had a short notice fight. That's a good point.
and he doesn't deserve to get beat the fuck out of. He does not deserve that.
Jorge or Leon?
Jorge.
I don't know if you would. I think Jorge and Leon is a great matchup.
Bro.
I feel like that fight might have already happened, actually. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I don't know. I don't want Jorge to take that fight. Oh fuck. I don't want Jorge to take that fight, dude, just because I want him to actually like progress instead of taking money fights.
Right, I hear you.
Edwards
but he's old now,
that,
man. He's 35. Like he's trying to get some money while he can. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I want to see him progress, not chase.
Yeah, me too.
Just because I'm a fan of him. I'm a big fan.
Right.
Big fan.
So we're not going to get too much into McGregor-Poirier because we have the next 3 weeks to talk about it. Definitely come check out the live stream because we will be live streaming that fight. We'll probably also be live streaming the Qatar Holloway fight night. So definitely check us out wherever you're watching. You're watching MMA Complete, brought to you by SFBNRI. Check us out on all SFBNRI platforms. You got Periscope, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, all those. Follow Ron Robert for Facebook for he's the head guy, so he'll put out all the links and all that shit. Whenever you're watching this, we'll be coming to you live for the actual pay-per-view. That's where you can check us out.
Yeah. Are we gonna do the fight night with Neil Magny now?
I don't probably. It depends. I got to see who else is on these cards because I don't even know. Because I think there's a couple.
That was gonna be a stacked card. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're
Follow
good.
him at Zak Drapeau Twitter and
that's right.
Austin Garvey Twitter.
I don't know if I told you about this.
All right, now I'm excited.
Michael Chandler has a fight.
Oh, okay.
Michael Chandler is fighting Dan Hooker.
Okay, and Dan Hooker's
number 5,
right? Okay, yeah.
And that fight will take place in the McGregor-Poirier pay-per-view. That would be the co-main event, I'm assuming.
Yeah, damn.
Dan Hooker has a lot to prove. Michael Chandler,
a lot to take. He's getting his first fight.
I think Michael Chandler might have more to prove, honestly. But Dan Hooker and Dustin Poirier put on the number 4 fight of the year, according to UFC.
But Dan Hooker, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he wins this fight, like who does he fight next? Like, it's not a guy. It's not a guy ranked. It's not a guy even in the top 10.
Dan Hooker?
No, Michael Chandler.
Oh, okay.
I mean? So like, what does he fight next? Like,
I feel like the UFC had to put him on the rankings. Michael Chandler?
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a fool of them not to at least put him like number 10 or something. I know he doesn't deserve it, and I would be happier if he didn't get a ranking. But knowing the UFC and knowing the business they like to do, I would assume that they have.
Oh, they absolutely have.
And I would be wrong.
Oh, you're wrong?
Michael Chandler is not on the top 15. And he's getting number 5 right away. Actually, Dan Hooker is 6 now because Conor McGregor got boosted up.
Is that the hype, dude? Because look, Dana White tried to do that with Chimaev. That shit didn't work out, but now it's going to work out with Michael Chandler, maybe.
Well, yeah, Michael Chandler was a beast in Strikeforce. Or Bellator. I think it was Bellator.
They should move Michael Chandler to the main event of 20. But I know they can't, but that would be sick.
Yeah. I'm sure he's happy that he's getting the buys.
Yeah.
Because the co-main event takes some money off the buys of that pay-per-view.
Yeah. 100%.
So anybody listening, anybody watching, drop a comment. Tell us what you think about that Michael Chandler debut against number 5. I personally like it more than Gaethje. I think him versus Gaethje would have been a travesty.
Yeah.
And by the way, did you hear...
Gaethje's going to fuck him
Did you hear that Khabib says that Conor Poirier should be for the title? Khabib came out and said that.
Well... Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
But, it is what it is. And he said he'd fight McGregor for probably $100 million. And Dana White said after McGregor fights, he's going to make that fight happen.
I think that...
Which is bullshit.
I would say for April, maybe March, maybe 259, which is what we got to talk about next. Mm-hmm. I think for 259, Gaethje versus Oliveira should be the lightweight title. As soon as it can happen would be best. But I think that, 259 is far enough away. And you can make a stacked card with the next fight we're going to talk about.
Charles Oliveira's going to fuck him up. And Charles Oliveira's going to be a boring champion. And he might fuck up McGregor. That dude is strong. And he's a black belt. He fucked up Tony Ferguson on the ground, dude.
Right.
Tony Ferguson.
And I would like to see Gaethje's takedown defense. Because Gaethje has him standing up. For sure.
That's gonna be the seller of that fight. Like who's gonna win on the ground?
It's the same thing that Gaethje just faced with Khabib. Yeah. It's just not as high level of a wrestler, but just as high of a jiu-jitsu artist.
Tony's gonna lose to Gaethje.
Tony?
Yeah. Or no, yeah.
Tony?
If he was to face
Tony's
him again,
not fighting Gaethje again.
No, if he
Tony's did, yeah.
Fucked, dude.
Tony's 5 right now, and Tony's gonna be he's gonna be hurt. And you know who I think is a great fight for Tony?
Anthony Pettis and Anthony Pettis would have been a great fight for him.
Yeah, maybe. But I was gonna say Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev is
Who's that? Is that the guy
that's Khabib's training partner who is supposed to fight Dos Anjos? Not Cutelaba, no.
The guy that fucked him up?
No.
Who's that?
That's Magomed.
Yeah, that guy. Watch out for him too.
Yeah, that's light heavyweight though.
That guy might fuck up everyone.
Maybe. I need a couple more fights. He lost to Kevin Holland.
Nope.
So.
Nope.
Sure?
You're thinking of a different guy.
Okay.
Different guy. He lost the only loss he has is the Paul
Felder. Paul Craig. That's who it is.
In the triangle in like the first round. So don't even count that.
Right. And that's light heavyweight anyway. Yeah. So like Islam Makhachev was supposed to fight Dos Anjos, but then Paul Felder stepped in because Makhachev got corona. But Islam Makhachev trained out of Dagestan. So I think that would be a hype fight for Tony. I think
I can definitely see him being the new champion of that division.
Makhachev? No. Magomed Ankalaev. That's who it is.
Ankalaev, yeah.
Maybe.
I definitely
He has the tools to do it, but there's some killers in that division, I'll tell you. And I'll tell you what. Good segue. Light heavyweight championship, UFC 259 just being announced. I think it was yesterday.
So I want to kind of lean into that.
Jan Blachowicz defending his title March 19th? 9th? March 9th against Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya making his long-awaited debut in the light heavyweight division. And in my opinion, Adesanya is going to take some shots in that fight. That's going to be a good fight. But in the 3rd or 4th round, Adesanya is going to drop Blachowicz. Yeah. That's my guess. Yeah. And I will stick to that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
For sure. Woo, podcast.
It's a mark.
Yeah. And so, if Adesanya is running light heavyweight, I don't see Ankalaev beating him. Just not.
I don't.
Yeah. I think Glover Teixeira is very interesting if he fights Adesanya, which he's the number 1 contender in light heavyweight.
Yeah.
So whoever wins Blachowicz Adesanya is going to fight Teixeira next.
Going to fuck him up.
Dude, Teixeira might fuck up Adesanya.
No way. No, do not outsell him.
I'm gonna fuck yeah, I'm gonna sell him.
No.
Bro,
no way.
He's tough as nails.
No.
And he is the best takedown artist that division's seen since John Jones.
Nope.
All right.
I think he's overhyped. I
think you're underhyping him.
Oh, guess what? I think his chin's soft. He's been knocked out his whole career. And I think if Adesanya eclipse him because his striking is not near McGregor. Not near.
Yeah, it is. I would say it is.
Not near. Close. It's close.
He has a shot to knock him out for sure. For sure. But and he probably will, to be honest with you. But I think that
those fucking kicks, man. The
kicks.
Question mark kick. He's gonna hit him on his dome and take him out. And
but he can't do that if Glover Teixeira is on top of him on the ground. He can't do that.
He's a purple belt.
And that's what we saw Glover Teixeira do to Dominic Reyes.
Yeah.
Was it Reyes? No, it was Thiago Santos.
I'm pretty sure he's a purple belt now too.
Who?
Adesanya.
Okay, but if you're skinny and a 205-pound guy who's been wrestling his whole life tries to take you down, it's going to happen.
Oh, he's obviously going to put on weight.
Yeah, of course.
But
I don't know if he's going to come in weighing at 205, though. I feel like he might come in at like 200.
Yeah.
He's going to be beefed.
He's going to be beefed. Old, and he would get his ass whooped. And
that's what people said about Jan Blachowicz.
Adesanya.
That's what we said about Jan Blachowicz.
And Adesanya would love that fight. He'd love it. He'd eat it up.
Well, I think the best chance against Adesanya is a wrestler.
Yeah, and it's the only one is John Jones.
Nah, Glover Teixeira is a great wrestler.
I think Khabib would fuck up Adesanya.
Yeah, well, Khabib's 30 pounds lighter than Adesanya.
I don't even think that fucking matters.
I would love to see that sparring match. I don't think it'll ever happen. I think they're friends anyway.
It's a great match.
It is a great match.
Yeah, and look at Adesanya's going to jump up to heavyweight probably and fight John Jones. So
there was another fight. There was one other fight. It wasn't huge, but it's happened on the 20th. Oh, Neil Magny is fighting Michael Chiesa.
Michael Chiesa.
He's going to be the new main event of January 20th, the fight night. It should be a good fight night. I'm not expecting too much out of it, and I definitely, I don't think that there's really a whole lot of great undercard fights that are going to be happening. The McGregor fight's definitely going to be top heavy.
Yeah. I think when is Kay Hansen fight? March 20th. Kay Hansen fights. What's her name?
I'm not sure.
Chenyu Bias?
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
UFC event.
Right now, UFC 257.
Dana White says Man Nunes would fuck up Jake Paul too.
The co-main event.
Which he probably would.
The co-main event is gonna be Chandler versus Hooker, and then you also have Hakeem Dawodo versus Shane Burgos, and that is actually that's an interesting fight in the featherweight division. Those guys are both fringe top 15. One of them might be in the top 15, and they're both like 14-1. They're both really good prospects, both like 28 years old.
Yeah.
So that should be a really good fight. And we have a couple good women's fights too. Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Ribas, both top 10 of the strawweight division. And you have Jessica Ai versus Joanna Calderwood. Joanna Calderwood was the one who just beat. Oh no, she lost to Nunes earlier in the year, and then she just came back and beat, I think, Cynthia Calvillo 2 months ago. We watched that fight, and she unanimous decision 3 rounds fucked her up.
Yeah.
So that's 2 great women's fights that are going to be happening in UFC 257. Again, that's January 23rd. Watch us. We'll be live streaming reactions for the fight.
When's that?
January 23rd.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Yeah. That's and
McGregor. The 16th. Don't forget that. 16th is lit too. Fuck the fight night now. That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, that's annoying. It doesn't even have that fight night listed anymore.
Yeah, if you're working, I might do it.
Who knows? They might. Well, because the only reason they made that fight night because it's a Wednesday. That fight night wasn't even supposed to happen. But the only reason they did is because they had the Chimaev Edwards. Yeah. And it was going to be the main event because Chimaev wanted a main event, so they couldn't put it on the pay per view. So now they might just scrap that whole fight night and put it to the pay per view.
I love him, but he's a pussy.
Yeah.
I love him though.
Yeah, he's overrated.
Yeah, it's a love-hate thing.
he needs to actually fight. Yeah. Just like Kamaru Usman. We don't know when he's going to be fighting. He needs to fight soon.
Dude, he's going to fight Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
Probably in March. Probably all these fights are going to scheduled in March.
I wouldn't be surprised. UFC 258 is going to be in February.
February either.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say that.
So we have UFC 257 for January 23rd. We have UFC 258 February 13th.
Probably and then live stream that. Well, we live stream all the
we live stream all the pay-per-views. Definitely come check us out.
Yeah.
Anything else? I'm thinking of news.
I'm thinking, dude, there's news. John Jones said he's never coming back to light heavyweight. And there's no chance, zero chance that he's ever coming back. What are your thoughts on that?
I have two thoughts. One, I completely understand it because he has nothing to prove in that division.
He said he got bored.
Which I completely agree with him. I mean, Dominic Reyes, I would not mind seeing that rematch at all. Then Reyes just got knocked off by Blachowicz. I think what John Jones is saying is if Adesanya really wants to fight him, Adesanya's going to have to move up to heavyweight.
Yeah, he's running.
Because that's the only, I mean, now that he's going to light heavyweight, that's the only contender that you can see John Jones fighting.
Yeah.
John Jones is only going to fight top 3 people in the heavyweight, if not the champion, right away.
Ngannou's going to be yeah.
Well, Ngannou Stipe is being worked at for March too. Imagine if there's 4 titles in a fucking pay-per-view.
Nah, that wouldn't happen. Dana White would never do that. He'd definitely spread them out.
Yeah. But at the same time, that pay-per-view would probably have 6 million views.
Bro, that pay-per-view would be
sick.
So lit. That'd be lit.
That would be so sick. Imagine if they put that on at 7 o'clock too.
Yeah.
Oof.
7 o'clock?
Well, the Khabib fight was at 4.
Or the main card?
Yeah, no, the main card.
Main card, yeah. Yeah.
It was done by 11 o'clock.
Dude, the prelims are lit, bro.
Yeah, they are. But that would just mean the prelims would start at 4. Remember the Khabib fight? Remember how awesome that was? We started at 12. We were done at 6:30.
I know, and we were the top. If you looked us up, we were the top at the list because we started first.
Yeah, because we're awesome.
Yeah, we're awesome.
Sure shit was because of the setup, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I've been drawing too.
Yeah. Check out the merch drawn by this guy right over here.
I ain't a fucking artist.
He's gonna be fucking Picasso on the t-shirts. It's gonna look sick. Bet the deed.
Nah, I haven't done that one, but some hats. Let's say
hats.
MMA Complete.
Yep. We're gonna have to get this trademark soon.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun paperwork.
Woo. Get a lawyer.
Woo.
No.
Get a lawyer. Could get a lawyer.
MMA, like right above like the right tit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right there, like going across, and then it has Complete going
like
across.
The Reebok? Like the Reeboks?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. The Reebok has like the last name right here on a diagonal basis, and then the first name like to the side of it.
Well, guess what? Ours is going to be better because it's going to not be like that.
Because
it makes sense because it's MMA,
drawn by you.
And then it goes completely across, you know? MMA Complete.
No, I got it.
Fuck them. Every Thursday,
8 p.m. So I said it last week. Thank you everybody who does view this podcast, has watched our other shit. Appreciate it. Yeah. Definitely come check us out.
Even if you just click on it,
only getting better. Yeah. Just a little tap. Just a little tappy tap.
Like we fucking we could get a green screen, but then bought all that shit for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do something.
Take some light things.
Yeah, for real. We're gonna get a better light. Ron might
some lights all the way on the road, maybe.
Who knows? 2021 will be a year of improvements. We're never digressing. We're only progressing. We're only getting better.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. What is going to be our first article? Besides a Poirier McGregor article, if we were going to preview that.
Well, I think we need a lead up. We need to lead up articles to that article. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that article we would have to push out on the 16th probably, or the 18th.
You can do a couple articles on it then.
So
we just sit here and fucking.
You're just trying to bang out 4 articles this month. Talk about McGregor's return. Talk about Poirier's road to this. Talk about the two colliding, and then talk about the fight.
And talk about fucking their last fight in 2013. Dude.
McGregor
and
fucked him up.
Compare it to this one. You know.
Yeah.
I think it just, and it ain't gonna be all technical with fucking arm bars and all that. I'm just gonna be fucking funny with it.
Okay.
I mean? Just be he's gonna fucking punch him in the face probably. He's probably gonna punch him in the fucking face. And Poirier's gonna be a fucking deer in the fucking headlights, man. And he's gonna be crawling away, and McGregor's just gonna bah, bah, bah.
Big facts.
4 more times, he's gonna TKO him in the second round.
All right.
With 2 minutes in.
All right.
So, second round, 2 minutes.
So you got Holloway, I'm assuming. I got Holloway versus Qatar.
I got Holloway. Yeah.
You got McGregor.
You got McGregor. Yeah.
I have McGregor. I'm not gonna
surprised Holloway lost though. Wouldn't be surprised.
And I got Michael Chandler over Dan Hooker.
I got Michael Chandler over Dan Hooker as well. I think
But that's a trap fight because Dan Hooker's no slouch, dude. Dan Hooker's a beast.
No, I know.
He's tough too. He's tough.
Think this is a trap fight, and I think Dana White wants Michael Chandler to win.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Because
he definitely paid Michael Chandler a lot of fucking money, so I'm sure he wants him to fight.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win, Neil Magny or the other fuck?
Neil Magny. Michael Chiesa is he's 36 at this point. He's past his prime.
Yeah.
Neil Magny's on a 4-fight win streak.
Yeah, he's kind of on the come up, dude. He's actually talked about a lot.
Right. Who'd he just beat? He just beat someone. We bet against him. We bet against Magny.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
I can't remember who he fought.
Stupid.
Yeah, it was definitely not.
Fucking dumb.
Only progressing in 2021. Only progressing. Thank God the casino's open again.
Yeah, no, we definitely got some fights. Holloway's looking nice right now.
When is Blades versus Lewis? Because that was supposed to be rescheduled too. I forgot about that.
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the numbers?
No, we can't.
No? Even if it's not in the title?
Mm-mm.
Well, Holloway's definitely...
Oh, yeah, he's the heavy favorite.
No, he's not even that bad. Not as bad as you think, dude.
No, that's not as bad as you think. And I'm surprised that over-under is what it is.
Yeah.
I would.
Dude, I think you're really selling Max Holloway. I think that's why.
I like Max Holloway a lot. Calvin Kattar is on a win streak himself, though. Or if he isn't, then he just recently lost to a top guy.
Well, yeah. Hey, if you think Holloway, yeah.
Oh, I definitely think Holloway.
No, I'm talking about the under too.
Oh, okay.
Carlos Felipe is fighting.
Yeah, Calvin Kattar.
Saw him. We watched him fight.
Calvin Kattar is wow. So he's lost to Renato Moicano and Zabit Magomedsharipov, both like top 5, top 10 fighters in the featherweight division, and he's beaten Dan Ige, Jeremy Stevens, Ricardo Lamas, Shane Burgos, and Andre Fili. That's some good wins.
Yeah.
He's on a 2-fight win streak. Fought twice in 2020.
Joaquin Buckley, who's that?
Joaquin Buckley.
Joaquin Buckley, that's the
Thai
fighter.
Yeah.
He's fighting. He's the first fight.
Thai fighter? He's the guy with the crazy knockout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thai kick. He's the first, or maybe not the first fight, but he's fighting in this card too with Max Holloway. He's facing Alicio Di Chirico. It looks like Cherise.
Okay. That's a good undercard fight too.
Yeah,
Getting to see Joaquin Buckley January 20th. January 16th.
Christina Aguilera, the singer's fighting. No.
Holloway Kattar, you meant?
What?
Is he fighting the Holloway Kattar card, or is he fighting January 20th?
No, Holloway card.
Okay.
Yeah. January 16th.
So that'll be a good co-main event. All right, 1 or 2 more fights, and that is going to be a good fight night.
Great co-main event. That's probably what it is. Yeah. I don't know why it's all the way down at the bottom.
Definitely come check us out January 16th and January 23rd when we live stream those fight night and pay-per-view respectively.
Dude, Neil Magny and Michael Chiesa, it's almost
it's a slap in the face.
No, it's almost a draw, dude. Like, it's almost like even. Yeah. It's almost even.
All right, so that's basically going to do it for us. That's going to be the last podcast of 2020. Next time you see us, it'll be next year.
Holy shit, should we take a shot?
I don't want to take a shot.
The last
I got to do some driving.
One shot?
Oh, man, I don't know.
All right, fuck you. We know who's the bitch, but...
Yeah? Okay, sure, we'll take a shot. I don't have any shot glasses down here.
Oh, my God.
We're going to do Jack if we're doing a shot.
We need to get shot glasses. I'll be right back.
You're going to get a shot glass?
Are you? I'll get one.
All right. Do you know where they are? All right. So we're going to end off the podcast with a shot. Jack Daniels, sponsor us. Anybody who wants to reach us at Instagram, Twitter, you should have it by now, at Drapeau Zak, at Garvey_Austin. Talk about the pod. If you want to just ask us questions about the fights, whatever you want to do, we would love to answer them. Check out all SFBNRI articles that are going to be coming out next year by yours truly and by all the other podcasters. We have podcasts every night. MMA Complete every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Started a little early today, but that's just because we need to, we're going out tonight. Gonna have some parties. Gonna celebrate the New Year's. If you're going out and celebrating New Year's, hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's following current. You can't find them, can you?
No, I can't.
All right, just get down here. We'll just take a swig. You got Rona?
Yeah.
All right, word. At least we both have it.
I ain't got fucking Rona. I eat that shit for breakfast.
All right.
This is swig.
I would cheers you, but
Cheers. Whew, made me cough. Whew.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
fuck you, 2020. See you in the fucking rearview mirror.
For real, dude.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Check us out every week, every Thursday night.
Ended on a brand thing. We didn't even play one.
I don't even know if you.
Do we have them set up?
They might be set up. Oh yeah, MMA's there. No, go up.
Oh shit.
Right there. Yep. Boom, we're live.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll be having a new preview coming maybe next week. We'll see, but very soon.
Yeah.
Happy 2020, happy 2021 to everybody. Hope
Yeah,
everybody has a
Happy
safe
New Year.
night.
Happy
We'll
New
be
Year.
seeing you next year. Peace out.
Later.